Hi guys, so today I'm going to tell you about an announcement that I have, and I'm still filming outside. This is our grill, so this is what this black thing is, our door, and I'm sitting at a table. And then we have a little grill that we had last year that we don't use very often, but yeah, we have that as well. And so yeah, so my announcement, which I've been like alluding to for quite a while now, is been kind of a long time coming. I've had an internship for my degree for 2 summers, and this summer I don't have that internship. It started in December when they said they weren't going to hire an intern this summer just because of money and things like that. So I proceeded to look for a different internship and things to do over the summer. I had a few interviews and things like that, and I wasn't really excited about finding an internship, I guess. I mean, it is very a daunting task to look for an internship because I had to be in our hometown, which our hometown is quite large, but it was still really hard to find an internship because there's a lot of opportunities in a town north of us in my school town, but I can't be there because my husband is living in our hometown and I do not want to live in a different town and be all by myself because I don't know anyone that lives in that town. So I proceeded to look for internships, and I did, and I was urgently looking, but I realized my major that I was looking for an internship in was civil engineering, and that's what I've been majoring in college. And this is supposed to be my senior year. I was going to be here for a year and a half later than this, so it would be a 5.5-year senior, which is kind of normal for engineers. And I switched schools. I didn't switch majors, but I switched schools in some of the prereqs, or like classes you had to take in my other school you didn't have to take here and things like that. Things got all kind of messed up. So, and then my husband is double majoring, sorry, my husband is double majoring, and so he was going to be here for a year and a half as well. So like it wasn't a big deal that I wasn't going to graduate. Anyways, so I taken a bunch of civil engineering classes last semester, and none of them were like super exciting. Like I didn't do bad in them. I have never really. There's one class I kind of didn't do so well in, but a lot of people didn't do so well in that class. So it wasn't the fact that I wasn't doing good in classes, I just didn't like them. And then there was another class I needed to take this semester, and I took it, I'm taking it, and again, I'm not doing bad in it. My teacher was really disappointed because we got a test back today, and she was really disappointed, I guess, because I'm a really bad test taker, and a lot of my teachers know that, and she apparently did not. She was, I was grading your test, I was so disappointed because I know you know it, and it was a bunch of like dumb mistakes. So, I mean, I still did decent on that test. It wasn't like I did horrible and failed or anything like that, but, so all my classes I was doing good, but then I was talking to people, and then a lot of them, since I am a senior and I'm in like senior-ish level classes, I was talking to them, and they were so excited about what they were going to do when they graduate. They were like, you know, they were pumped about it, and they were like super excited about like, internships they've had and like things like that. They were just like super excited, and I just wasn't. Like I was not excited. I did not want to do it for the rest of my life, and like I realized that I was like, I don't really like what I'm doing. Like I don't want to do this the rest of my life. Like I don't know what to do because like I'm stuck. I felt like I was stuck, and all this semester I've been like joking like I'm just gonna become a teacher and things like that. So one Friday night I broke down, like legitimately just broke down, with like crying like the whole 9 yards with my husband, and I was like, I don't want to do engineering anymore. I don't like it. I don't like I don't want to design something. Like I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. And he's like, well, what do you want to do? It's like, I want to be a teacher. So, long story short, I am now in elementary education. So, I do not have an internship this summer. I am taking 18 hours this summer. You're only allowed to take 9 over the summer. So I'm taking 9 through the school I'm at. 3 are like intersession, which means like between May and June. Between like the spring classes and summer classes, there's a class that's like 2 weeks long, and I'm taking a class in there. And then I'm taking 6 classes at a community college in my hometown. And so that's what I'm doing this summer. I am taking 18 hours. They shouldn't be too bad because a lot of them are like 100 level classes because they're like history classes that I've never had to take a history class before, and an English class and things like that. So I'm going to be able to graduate in 2 years, just because the way it's set up. I had like, that's the earliest I could graduate, because they have different like classes you have to take. But my husband is now going to triple major, so he's okay with that. I mean, he wants me to be happy, and so I don't know. I mean, he's okay with it due to the fact that I think he thinks it's better. My personality, like I could do the work, but just my personality, I just didn't want to do engineering, and he understood that, and I like told him a bunch of reasons why, and I just think it's better in general for me to be a teacher, and I'm doing elementary education, which again, very different. Some of my classes count, some of them do not. None of my classes this semester count, which is fine. So it's kind of taken some pressure off, which has actually helped me in my test taking skills, minus the last class I just took that I was telling you about earlier. But yeah, my announcement is I'm switching majors, and not because the classes are too hard, but I realized I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. And that was a hard realization. Like, it's really hard because switching from engineering to like an education, which I don't want anyone who's in education to like get mad, but it's kind of, it's a step down in a way, just because I don't know how to say this, like I don't want anyone to be mad, but like if you think of an engineer in it, like an elementary special education, it's like what they need to know is completely different, and they need, like elementary school teachers definitely need to know like more like psychology and like about kids, whereas engineers do not. But yeah, so I've had a lot of questions, and a lot of people think it's because of the classes, which it kind of is, not because I'm failing them, but because I don't like it, and I had an internship and I didn't like it. I mean, I liked it, I liked the people, and I liked what I got to do, but then when I thought about it, what I did versus what they did, like on a daily basis, was very different. Like I gotta follow them around and like see what they did and things like that, but I was always with someone, and I didn't have to design anything, and I just don't want to design anything, and it's just not fun for me, and so that's why I'm not doing engineering anymore. I'm switching to elementary education, which means my life is going to be crazy. I'm going to have 18 hours during the summer, which is a lot even during the school year, but I think they're going to be a different level. They're all online classes, so that should make them easier. But yeah, that's pretty much my announcement. I don't know what anyone thought it was, so let me know what you thought it was down below. And if you have any questions about it, or if you want, like, if you ask me a bunch of questions, I can answer them in another video, or I'll just answer them down below. But don't forget to subscribe, and let me know what you're thinking about life right now. Let me know what you want to major in college. Bye!